How's everybody today? Good. Yay. I hear it's going to be 85 or 90 tomorrow. Everybody hear that? Yeah. And Thursday. It's crazy. Summer's here early. That's a good thing as far as I'm concerned. So Carlos, let's roll it, man.
We don't have any theme music because I didn't get permission to share my screen. So
Oh,
I could like do like karaoke, but I'm pretty sure you guys definitely. Hey, look at that. Speaking of the devil, here we go. Here we go. Hold on to your pants. Wait, don't tell me I froze I think I froze my computer. Oh no.
And Carlos
There it is.
Martinez.
So excited to be here with you guys.
absolutely. Got an action-packed morning for everybody. Let's start off with a kind of, let's just say, a distraction from everything going on around us video. Let's see what we have for you today.
That was interesting.
Okay, then. So,
All right. Well,
who thinks of these things? Okay, like, really? Anyway,
I think we need to give Rick. Who chose this video? Rick needs his day off.
Yeah, Rick, yeah, he's been doing some digging to find these things. But some people in the chat box, I thought they kind of knew what this was. I don't know. It's actually a movie. I mean, you tell me it's more than just 3 minutes? Oh my gosh!
I mean, this is a
Right.
classic, honestly.
All right then. So everybody's now distracted, right? Yay! Awesome. So let's talk about our amazing guest today. Carlos, you know who our guest is today?
I don't know who our guest. Who's our guest?
We are so lucky today to have Gloria Dillard representing Gloria and Nate Dillard of the Dillard Realty Group. Gloria, where are you? There you are. Are you on? Hey. So Gloria, been very impressed with what you've had going on for quite some time. And most recently, I think you capped in how many months?
89 days.
89 days. Wow. Awesome. And I know that was with not a whole lot of transactions, right? You're kind of like taking over the luxury market in Fairfield County. So tell us about that. Tell us a little bit about your background and what you have going on with you and Nate and your business. And then tell us how things have been kind of different for you lately with the current situation.
Sure. Well, a lot of people don't know, but before I got into real estate, I was in corporate marketing. So I did a lot of corporate marketing and PR for Diageo, which has liquor brands like Guinness. I worked for Purdue Chicken and Campbell Soup. So from there, I knew with marketing, you have to shout things from the rooftops. However, when I was in corporate marketing, while I was good at it, I actually couldn't stand it. I hated getting up every day and going into work, and I needed a change. So once I turned 40, you can call it a midlife crisis, I decided to hop into real estate. And when I first started, I actually went on a team. For me, being on a team was excellent because I wasn't familiar with real estate transactions. However, my husband and I, Nate and I, have been involved in real estate in some kind of facet because we actually own multifamilies in Norwalk. So I would manage all those rental transactions. But anyway, when I really decided to get into real estate, I did join a team. For me, it was really beneficial. I learned everything from soup to nuts. I learned all about the back office, all the paperwork that's involved. And then that gave me a lot of confidence because then I was able to go out and do what my specialty was, which was working with people and helping people. So I kind of just grew it from there. After I went through a few transactions of being on a team, I decided to leap out, and Nathan and I decided to work together and build our business. We have a lot of New York connections because Nathan not only is licensed with KW here in Stamford or Connecticut, but he also is licensed in Manhattan through a different brokerage. So a lot of my clients, and especially when we're getting to the luxury, are coming from that New York area and partially from Nathan and his connections. So it's really built my business. And, you know, capping this year in 89 days, you're right, Steve, it was 3 transactions, but they were all $2 million, $3 million deals. So it's like, you're still, doing a lot of hand holding no matter what level the client is. But to do 3 transactions cap and now have 9 months of 100% commission, it's pretty fabulous.
Awesome. That is really great. Yes. So tell us, your clientele have been New Yorkers?
Yes, I'm working with a series of buyers right now. Every single one is a New Yorker, whether it's Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan. It's insane. They're moving very quickly. It's a really competitive market, which I think everyone knows right now. I am literally hopping on the phone, doing a Zoom call, which takes about an hour, understanding their needs, putting the face to the name. We go through what the market is like, and then I walk them through what the process is of buying a home, whether they're $1 million buyer or a $200,000 buyer. From there, they sign the exclusive. We are literally out like 2 to 3 days later, and I'm finding that the clients are making really quick decisions. I took a client out on Sunday. I literally showed him 3 homes, and we have an accepted offer with an inspection today. I mean, it's insane. So I'm doing a lot of business from the computer. Everything is on Zoom, and then we only do the physical showing. That's when I actually meet them.
Right. So, I mean, you had a luxury listing some time ago too, out in Guilford, was it?
It was in Brantford. Yes.
Brantford, right. So, and then you had a listing, or maybe still have, or did that close in New Canaan? You had a thing that closed, right?
Canaan. Yeah, and I ended up being dual agent on that. I ended up following up with this lead that I had met basically 3.5 months before they put the offer in. And I just kept following up. And then I ended up being dual agent, and I represented buyer and seller. So that was
so talk a little bit about who are your leads? Where are your leads coming from these days?
So everyone in real estate should know that every single person you speak to is a lead. I do what a lot of people do. I do advertise with Zillow, but I give them I'm only spending like $500 right now. A lot of social media. If you do any kind of transaction, anything related to real estate, you should shout it from the rooftop. People are watching you, but you just need to make sure your content is original. Just don't be so boring. Be funny, be relatable.
Be funny, be relatable, like Gloria said, but she's also very unique. Didn't you bring in a helicopter to your listing in Brantford?
Yeah, we get really creative with listings, and it's funny because I had never met that family that owned this house. I mean, this is a $3 million listing, but they were in Brantford, so I tried to show creativity and show that New Yorkers could get there really quickly. So we literally hired a helicopter company. They came, they landed the helicopter in the backyard, and we shot this like mini movie. I sold the house in 6 months when it had been sitting on the market for 2 years. And the family literally flew me out to California last year both me and Nate, to celebrate and have dinner. We spent the whole weekend at their house. I have never met these people before. I mean, so you got to get creative when you have a luxury listing. I mean, if you have something that's a listing that's in the 5s and 6s, I mean, that's the sweet spot right now. But you do have to do a little work when you have something on a higher level.
Yeah, absolutely. Be creative. I love it. Didn't you guys go shopping on Rodeo Drive or something? I think it was crazy, that trip.
I know. They drove us all around in their like Maseratis, and it was pretty hilarious. But
that's great.
Good people.
That's great. Carlos, you got anything for Gloria?
No, go ahead, Gloria.
I want to tell you guys one quick story, because you know how I mentioned that every person you speak to could be a potential lead. Nate and I listed a little grill for $65 on Facebook Marketplace. This guy comes over and we just start chatting. He buys the grill and he says, we were talking about, we're in real estate, blah, 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 blah. His girlfriend ends up looking to purchase. So right now, guess what? I have the girlfriend as a buyer. So it's like, we just started talking about real estate, and the guy literally came over to buy a grill. And now I'm going to make like a $10,000 commission because we're in contract.
That's awesome. Yeah, every conversation should lead to real estate for sure, right? It's like peeling that onion. Really dig down, deep down. I mean, taking however many levels you got to go till you get that potential opportunity. That's awesome. Well, you guys are rock stars, and it's so nice of you to come on and share this with everybody. Does anybody have a question for Gloria? Nobody. You don't even want to know where she got the helicopter? No kidding. All right, Gloria, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great having you. Thanks. So, Adonis, are we ready for Mr. Marty?
I think we have Tammy first.
Oh, sorry, Adonis, hold on.
Okay.
We have Tammy? Tammy, sorry, hon.
That's
They called
okay.
it the $10,000
I would have
grill.
just catched on it. I would have catched on the afternoon. So I wanted to share an evidence of success story today. I had a client who was closing, sitting at the closing table on Friday, and she was the third of a domino transaction. And we found out while she was sitting at the closing table that she had been furloughed from her job. Now, under circumstances, we should not have been allowed to close. But the two people in front of her, the two families in front of her had already closed, and our loan was the last one. And I have to say, from some heroic efforts by my team, we were actually able to close. And my client wrote a beautiful thing on Facebook. So, you know, what I want to say about us is that we are a people business. It's not always just about the black and white and the rules. It's about people and families. And I want you guys to all know that I take that very seriously. When you guys send me a client, I truly, the fact that you trust me with your client and your commission really means everything to me. So I just wanted to kind of share that story with you guys today. Hopefully it doesn't come down to the wire like that, but where there's a will, there's a way. So
Awesome.
Happy Tuesday, everyone.
Thank you, Tammy. I love that. That's the law of extra, right, guys? Go that extra bit, no matter what, all the time, especially now. I just realized one more thing. I didn't have this ready to screen share, but can you see the KW, Stanford and Ridgefield bulletin board on Facebook? There's 155 of you on there. We have 450 agents between the two market centers, guys. So if you're not on there, please find this group and request, entry, whatever. We'll get you in. It's a great place. There's a lot of activity on there right now. Agents, posting their coming soon listings or the buyers and their wants and needs. It's a great opportunity to do some business amongst all of us. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention. Adonis. Oh, one more thing. Sorry.
Yeah.
One more thing. I know I said this. I sent this to the other group. Whatever. I want to reinforce this. It's important. 4:30 on Thursday. The 4:30 call on Thursday is going to be Taylor Bierbauer, an amazing, amazing appraiser, talking about this current crazy market of ours with multiple offers, 30, 40, 50,000 above asking. We need to talk about that, and you need to understand it from the appraisal perspective. So please be on the 4:30 call on Thursday. All right, I'm done. Adonis.
No, Steve, you may as well mention the 2 o'clock meeting today too.
Oh yes, 2 o'clock today is the Stanford ALC meeting. We're kind of going on Gary's email to all of us, the current situation in our country, and we're going to have an equality conversation. You're all welcome to join us, Ridgefield, Stanford, everybody. ALC meetings are open meetings, and certainly this is an opportunity to talk. So if you'd like to be there 2 o'clock, I'll send out the Zoom information, and I'll get it to the Ridgefield Market Center as well. Thanks, Adonis.
No problem. So today we have a shorter video from Marty Miller. It's going to show us how to edit our KW websites, just so you can always stay current. Certifications may change. You may get the latest accreditation. You might be a CDPE or whatever that may be. So we're going to learn how to edit our websites further. Take it away, Marty.
Good evening, Keller Williams, and welcome back to the KW Command 66-Day Challenge 3.0. Today is day 46 and the second challenge of our Agent Site series. So yesterday I taught you how to go through the Kelly Guide to create and build out your agent site. And today I'm going to show you how to inevitably make a few edits to that site should you choose to change a few things. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to come down to the site submenu here on the left-hand side, second to last icon. And we're going to go into sites. We're still working with our agent sites, so we're going to click on agent site pages. And then you can actually see, right, here are the pages that we have created recently. Now, some of these are pages that I have created separate from our challenge, but these were the ones that we created yesterday. So in order to start making edits to any of those, we don't want to come back to configure your site, because that's going to actually take us back through the Kelly Guide, which basically resets us back to 0. what we want to do is click on Agent Site Settings here at the top right-hand side. So if you wanted to change your subdomain, you can see that's the first tab that comes up. So you have the ability to update your subdomain here. If you wanted to change the theme, maybe you went red and you want to go black, or you went black and you want to go red, you have the ability to change that and update the theme in the Theme tab. And then when you click on the Pages tab, you can see, now again, these are several pages I've created separate from what we did yesterday, but you have the Contact Us, Company Profile, and About Me pages here at the bottom. So you saw yesterday I did not actually fill in the SEO description of About Me. I have it for Company Profile, so I can actually just copy this one. I can come down to the About Me page, and I can then paste that in. And then I can come over here and click on Save Changes. If I wanted the page title, instead of to say About Me, it could say About Marty Miller. You see I've made that change actually in this page here. I could do that. It could be more about, Meet Marty Miller, or whatever you felt like the page title should be. You can change that here. You can also change the slug. So instead of martymiller.kw.com/about-me, it could be martymiller.kw.com/Marty Miller or Marty-Miller, something along those lines. So those are the opportunities that you have to work on. Now, if there's a certain page in this group that you don't actually want, you do have the ability to remove it. So you can see I've already got my About Marty Miller page here, so I don't need a second About Me page. So I'm actually going to click on it to make sure I have the About Me page, as you can see here, and then I'm going to delete that page. Now that is permanent, there is no question, it's an immediate thing, so sometimes you have the, are you sure? That one's an instantaneous, so just make sure that is something that you want to have removed immediately. Company Profile is actually not one that I have on my page either, so I'm going to delete that page just for my personal use as well. If there is something that you want to do where you need to actually change, maybe it was your headshot, your Market Center DBA logo, anything along those lines, those are all housed within your marketing profile. So you can see here at the very top, if you want to make changes to your digital social presence, go to your marketing profile. You can get there under the settings submenu, but since this is already hyperlinked, I'm going to go ahead and click on marketing profile, and it's going to take me directly into that setting here in the connect settings underneath your settings tab. So if I start scrolling down, you can see I have the ability to change my photo. If I wanted to update my headshot, if I wanted to change my team logo, I can do that. I can go through all of the rest of this information. So accreditations, license numbers, bio, phone numbers, email addresses, Market Center information, compliance. Maybe I didn't know some of my social media or hadn't created certain social media channels. I could update those here. You also have the ability to add in your Facebook Pixel ID or Google Analytics ID, and of course your KW app link. Whenever you make any of those changes, you do want to make sure you come down to the very bottom and click on Save. And that's going to tell you, yep, it has now been saved. It will now make your work easier and help in auto completion of many templates and marketing materials, which we've seen that several times when we're working with campaigns and designs. So that's today's challenge on sites. Again, just making sure once you run that Kelly guide once, probably shouldn't do it again because it's going to reset a lot of your work and kind of take you back to the beginning. So come into Agent Site Settings, make your changes to your domain here, your theme here, your pages here, and your marketing profile here. All right. Tomorrow we're going to get into landing pages. So I'm going to teach you guys how to create a specific one-off landing page. I'll tell you that challenge. I'm actually going to do one for open house registration. So it'll teach you how to create a custom landing page with the goal in mind to utilize that at an open house for people to register and have their information come directly into command. So stay tuned for that tomorrow. And as always, I'll look forward to speaking with you then, guys. Hope you're having a great week. Thanks.
So Marty basically told you what he's going to do tomorrow. So I guess we'll see you then. I hope you have a good day today. Make it a good one. Make it count. Spread joy. I'll talk to you next time.
Bye, guys.